Welcome back. Today we explore a principle that may sound paradoxical, yet holds profound truth. Discipline is freedom. At first glance, discipline can feel like restriction, like rules that bind us, like obligations that weigh us down. But when we look deeper, we discover that discipline is not a prison. It is a pathway. It is the structure that allows us to walk steadily toward freedom. Without discipline, we drift, tossed by impulses, cravings, and distractions. With discipline, we stand firm, we choose intentionally, and we live with clarity. Think about the times when lack of discipline left you feeling trapped. Perhaps it was the endless cycle of giving in to old habits, the frustration of broken promises, or the exhaustion of chasing after fleeting desires. In those moments, the absence of discipline did not create freedom. It created bondage. It tied you to patterns you did not want, to outcomes you did not choose. Now contrast that with the bondage. It tied you to patterns you did not want, to outcomes you did not choose. Now contrast that with the times when discipline guided you. When you woke up early to honor your commitments. When you said no to something that would have pulled you backward. When you stayed consistent even when it was hard. In those moments, discipline opened doors. It gave you freedom from regret, freedom from chaos, freedom from the tyranny of impulse. Discipline is freedom because it is the practice of aligning your actions with your values. It is the daily choice to live by design, not by default. It is the courage to say, I will not be mastered by my cravings, my fears, or my distractions. I will be mastered by purpose. And here is where I want to guide you towards something very important, the Dopamine DRG section of this program. This is a premium feature, and it has been designed with one purpose in mind, to foster discipline. In this section, you will be asked to engage with movies in a new way, not just to watch them, but to seriously reflect on the deeper meaning behind them. Each film becomes a mirror, showing you something about human behavior, about choices, about resilience. Alongside the movies, you will find reflective questions. These are not casual prompts. They are invitations to pause, to think deeply, and to connect the storylines to your own journey. And here is the challenge. You are asked to complete this section within a month. That timeline is intentional. It is not about rushing. It is about consistency. It is about practicing discipline in a structured way. By committing to this one-month journey, you will discover how discipline creates space for freedom. Freedom from old habits. Freedom from impulsivity. Freedom to live with clarity and purpose. Think of this section as a training ground. The movies are not just entertainment, they are lessons. The questions are not just exercises, they are doorways to self-discovery. And the month-long commitment is not just a deadline. It is a discipline that unlocks freedom. So I urge you, take this seriously. Engage with the Dopamine DRG section. Reflect deeply. Answer honestly. Stay consistent. And watch how discipline begins to transform into freedom. Freedom is not found in doing whatever you want, whenever you want. That is not freedom. That is slavery to impulse. True freedom is found in choosing what matters most and living it consistently. True freedom is found in discipline. So today, let us embrace discipline. Not as punishment, but as empowerment. Not as restriction, but as liberation. Not as burden, but as blessing. When you wake tomorrow, discipline will greet you. It will ask, will you honor your commitments? Will you stay the course? Will you choose freedom? And when you answer yes, you will discover that discipline is not chains, it is wings. It lifts you, it carries you, it sets you free. So, let us walk in discipline. Let us live in freedom. Let us remember, discipline is freedom. And let us commit, within this month, to the Dopamine DRG section because discipline practice there will become freedom lived here.